You are now tuned in to the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, where we will be discussing actual audio and visual clips captured during the team's investigations. Hear firsthand eyewitness accounts from fellow team members and special guests. Now smash that like, subscribe, and follow button, and let's get ready to welcome team leader and your host, Eric Vanderlaan, and tech specialist and co-host, Mike Del Coro.
What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope you guys are starting your week off well. We got a great show for you tonight. I'm Eric, your host and team leader of War Party Paranormal. And right over there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Mike Del Coro. I am a tech specialist, investigator, and case manager with War Party Paranormal and your co-host. And tonight we got an awesome show. I'm going to let Eric tell you what we're getting into.
We were getting into some technical difficulties, weren't we?
Yeah, that's right. As you can tell, I don't have my headset and my mic, so I'm on my phone. My internet's down, so we're gonna make the best of it.
Yeah, pretty much everyone on this show had some difficulties, but we're home free, so we're good to go. But yeah, we got a really good show tonight. Mike and I were invited to go to the Heard Opera House Paracon in October. And I actually went there recently to investigate, and it is super haunted. And got to meet the awesome owners, Danny and Chrissy. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that place. It has amazing history. We're also going to talk about the Paracon, and we have Phelan Paranormal with us tonight. And
yeah, we do.
Yeah. So I got a little intro.
Awesome. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. If I can find it. Here we go. Bam. Very, very cool place. Lots of history. It's in Arcadia, Florida. Most people probably don't know where Arcadia, Florida is, but it's like west of Fort Myers. It's like almost like Central Florida, but south. And actually, they got a lot of damage from last year's hurricane.
The
damage they got was incredible, and the work that Danny and Chrissy have done to this place is freaking incredible. I mean, I don't even know how they were able to get it done so quickly, but I'm not going to waste any more time, and I'm going to bring Danny and Chrissy on first. Here we go.
All right.
Bam. Hey, guys.
Hi. How's it going, guys?
Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome.
Super cool. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. So you guys have like an interesting story, don't you?
A little bit.
You guys never really believed into the paranormal until you bought this place, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We're musicians by trade, and once we moved into this place, there's so much residual energy and just in-your-face evidence that now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Now we want to find out more about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're doing like ghost hunting events like every other weekend.
Yeah.
And probably something every night.
Yeah. Right now,
Pretty
actually,
much.
we just heard something.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe you can like later on give us a little tour. But can you tell the people like about Heard Opera House, like the history about it? It was built in 1906, right?
Yes, it was built in 1906. The story goes, Thanksgiving Day of 1905, there was a huge fire that broke out and it pretty much destroyed all of downtown Arcadia. James Hurd lived on this plot of land, and rather than building his home back, he built a full city block, this huge building to kind of mimic a little city. So we're in the obvious communal space in the auditorium, and then there are several studios around the hallway, and those would hold like the taxes and the insurance companies, and just to kind of get Arcadia back on its feet again.
Oh, okay. And then more recently, you guys got slammed with Hurricane Ian, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other history about this place that it was pretty much abandoned from like 1959, from when Hurricane Donna hit it.
Mm-hmm.
It turned into city, basically storage all the way up until like 1998. And then in 1998, It became an antique store.
It was like an antique picker's paradise. If anybody had been up in the space before,
it was one of
we
the
moved
coolest
in.
antique
It was a
ever.
really cool
It was
antique
cool.
store.
But
that building is almost like an old mall with the theater, like right inside it,
There's
right?
so many rooms, and each of them do connect to the next one. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, the short history is it was only used for what it was supposed to be used for a short time.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we're trying to revitalize it and bring it back to being used as it would have been wanted to be used about 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, awesome. Good on you guys.
Huh?
I said good on you guys. That's awesome, because we're...
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so
we really
Go
just
ahead,
wanted to use, this is like the only stage in DeSoto County, and it's so cool and charming and
now it's
historic. And
Yeah,
that's really
amazing.
why we, we're after it. The ghosts are just bonus.
It is a big
Yeah. We're
You're-
big, here at War Party Paranormal, we're big fans of history and helping raise money for these historical buildings. Because, in Florida, it's very tough. A lot of times when something goes out of business or it goes abandoned, they want to wipe it down, build something else, and make money quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And preserving history here in Florida is very tough. So that's we commend you for everything that you guys are doing.
Thank you for caring about it as well. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this place has so much history. And you guys came up from up north, where exactly? I want to say Pennsylvania. Am I right?
No, I'm originally from Long Island, New York.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And I'm from Chicago.
Okay. And what made you come all the way down here to Florida and buy an opera house?
Goodness.
Okay.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I moved to Florida about 20 years ago. I lived in Sarasota, and I was teaching music for Manatee County. And then, raising kids. There's no better place than little Arcadia to raise children.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the job to be the chorus teacher here. And then when I found out that Christmas concerts had to be done in the cafeteria because there was no place for our kids to perform, that's when I became super obsessed with the opera house.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
And when did you discover because you guys actually live there? It's like an apartment attached to it as well. So when did you
we haven't
find
been
out?
able to live there since the storm.
Hurricane.
Still needs to be fixed.
Yeah, in order to get to the back wall of the stage of the opera house, we had to demolish the inside of our apartment so we could properly get there to actually build the structure back. So now
you guys lost the whole second floor.
Everything. Yeah, we were condemned for 3
Wow.
months. It was pretty. No one thought we were going to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, we got the whole bless your heart a
Mhm.
lot. They thought we were crazy for trying to stick with it. But
And you
Wow.
did a lot of work in a short amount of time. You redid the stage.
yeah. Because the building is privately owned and the whole insurance debacle, it wasn't covered wind insurance, so we weren't entitled to anything. But in the long run, that ended up being helpful, being able to have Jean finance it all, because we didn't have to wait for insurance quotes, we didn't have to wait for claims to come through. We could just get right to work. So that's pretty much how we were able to get it done so quickly.
And we used all local people, so we already knew a lot of contractors. Being out here in Arcadia, a lot of our friends are concrete workers or engineers and stuff like that. So.
And how long have you been
cool.
living there?
Here in Arcadia, 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And having the opera house?
About 3.
And when did you discover there was paranormal activity going on in there?
Oh, the first day?
Yeah, the very
Oh,
first
really?
day.
Oh, wow.
Definition.
And how'd you feel about that?
You know,
That's what was weird
that
about
was
it.
what was the weirdest thing. I was in what is the guitar room now,
Yes.
and just kind of taking in like my excitement. I was sitting like this, like my hands kind of up
It's
around my
ours
chest,
now.
you know. And I
Mhm.
was wearing jeans, and wasn't moving at all, and my keys just got pulled up and out of my pocket and onto the floor. And the weirdest part was how I reacted to it. Looking back, it didn't scare me at all. Like I was just like, haha, picked them up
I
and
guess the
was just
ghosts don't want us
totally
to
okay with
leave.
it. Very strange. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then when
ever
you
since
got
that first,
Yeah, and then when you got the place, there were before you had it, people were like already investigating it, and they were asking it, when are you going to open it up for ghost hunting events, right?
yeah, we didn't even know that
didn't
was a part of
Yeah,
it.
we were like,
Yeah.
I guess.
We had no idea. And then we had, I think it was like Tiffany was one of the first ones that come and contact us as well. And like, oh yeah, we used to do this here. We've been doing it. We really hope we can continue doing it. And we're like, okay, we don't mind. Let's check it out. And after the
But
first one, we were
when the doorknob of the storage closet turned, when I went to grab it, like it turned. That was when I was like, call the Miss Tiffany. Okay, all right, let's get somebody to check this out for us.
Well, we got one thing about the state of Florida is we have a lot of teams that care a lot and are there to help people. And when people talk about para-unity, like that's a real thing down here. And Phelan Paranormal is created this Paracon that we were invited to, and some other amazing other teams and people that we're actually friends with are going to be there
It's gonna be
to
a great event.
help you guys like restore the place, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Like she's that's what I'm saying. I just saw that she's making some buttons and whatnot. Those are awesome. Just the outpour from your all's community is amazing, to be honest. Like that's another thing that we love about you guys so much is that you guys
feel the love
are
and
like
support.
fam. There's a whole other part of the opera house that all the musicians and the music doesn't understand. But you guys are the super late night people, and like you're just like family as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, we love to promote it and push it out there and everything because and we don't mind, and a lot of the other paranormal investigators don't mind donating or paying to come out because they know that money is going into good use. It's going into a historical location to help it stay there and help and let other investigators come and experience what's going on. So
and support a family business that's local family business.
Exactly.
Place open.
Yeah, man, that's what we do is we help families. I mean,
that's why we
go to
met you
people's
guys. We love
houses.
you guys.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I mean, because when you told me your story, I wanted to do anything to help you guys. I love that location that you have there, and we're gonna bring on Phelan Paranormal, and we also have Fran, that's just one of our teammates on our team, and you met her. But before I do that, we captured a couple EVPs there. One was during the day. And the other one was the last time we were there at night that one of our teammates, Marie, caught. And
I'm going to stop you right there, Eric, because I want to mention. I just want to mention one thing. We always get that question from people like, "Oh, why is it always at night?" And why, And I'm like, "No, listen, wait. If the place is haunted, it's haunted 24 hours a day. At night, just makes it where there's less people around, there's less noise, there's less interference." And you can go in and have a little bit more quiet and get to investigate a little bit better when it's night. It doesn't mean that it's not haunted during the day. They're there all the time.
I'm after someone to come and do an investigation during a live performance. Because when there is a standing ovation and when the musicians are doing their thing, there is an energy, but we're not in that paranormal mode of thinking. We're in the music side of it, but I think there would off the charts.
Especially
One of our teammates, Ernesto, he's in a rock band. Maybe we can get him to come there and play.
Yeah, definitely. We're down.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, look up Modern Mimes. You might like their music.
Okay.
Modern Mimes.
Yeah, they're great. They're really good. Very, very talented. Ernesto
Actually, they write our music for the show.
Yeah, Ernesto is very talented. He plays the double neck bass and guitar.
Oh,
sweet.
So it's something a little different. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
All right. So I'm going to start, since we were talking about the day, if places are haunted during the day, I'm going to play that EVP that we caught during the day. And that was on stage. And Chrissy, you were there with us as well. And I think we were hearing noises there during the day as well. So it was pretty wild. So here we go.
You hear it over there. It goes like.
I think mine was vocal.
Yeah.
I'll be back in October.
And I'm gonna start from the beginning.
I'll be back in October, and I'm gonna try to swing stick with you. So you have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Thank you for having us.
They come back. They come back.
I don't know, maybe. So I don't know. It sounded like come back, and I was saying like I'm leaving. I'll be back here in October, and then we get something that sounded intelligent. So that was pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the best one, the one that we had last night, and I think you remember the one with Marie. She was the older lady that was with us.
This one. This one shook
This
me.
was class A. So
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm gonna have to play this one. So here we go.
Why this hasn't left my side in 17 years.
Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. I gotta find it. Wait. I'm too excited.
Okay, go.
Hold on. It was right there on that table.
Is that
So
she has carried this
Oh,
with
do it again.
with-
Yeah, one more
with-
time. Shh. Elaborate the off.
that's crazy.
Hold on, one more time.
That is awesome. It's amazing.
Energy.
That was
Oh,
wild.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the best I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, because that wasn't like a whisper.
No.
Like that
No.
was a voice.
That was
Yeah, male voice, and
Yeah.
Marie's quite a
And you
firecracker.
can even hear it. Yeah. You can even hear it say like back off. Like you can hear it
the
like
off was
enunciated.
long, like off. So
Yeah.
one day they say
They're
come
very
back, the
protective
other
of
one they
us.
say back off. So whatever. So we're not going to waste any time, and we'll bring in Phelan Paranormal and Franny. Bam and bam.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey.
Now we got a party going on.
Right.
So I got a question, guys, for everybody. Because I've heard of the Opera House from years and years ago. And I remember when it was abandoned and we couldn't get in there. But I never really knew any history or why or what could be causing the hauntings. Was there ever any deaths there, or is it something that you feel that maybe people or energy went back there because it was a favorite place
No,
to
there
them?
was some death there. They got a
Okay.
good story.
Whoa.
Well, 2 deaths that we know of. And then this was the happy place of a lot of
many people.
artists back then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Do you, how did the deaths happen, or do you know?
There was
or-
there was an accident in the
Yeah, a
playroom.
little girl.
That was the first one.
The first
was
one
with the
was
mistress.
Mr. Hurd's mistress.
Oh, that's right.
Had wound up getting pregnant, and she was also African American at that time, so it was a really big no. And so she actually had hung herself on the stage.
After he and his wife left town,
Yeah,
but
after-
no
yeah,
notice.
no
And then
notice.
he was also in trouble with banking issues. Like
So we're still
Mr.
doing a lot of research.
Mr.
on it.
Hurd was not the most upstanding businessman, from what it seems
No.
like, and
Mhm.
in his personal life as well.
Yeah, so,
And
it's
he
very
left very
questionable.
quickly, and his mistress hung herself here. And
Okay,
then
that
the other
explains some
thing,
things.
we were told when we first moved in that this used to be an orphanage and that a little girl fell out of the window. Well, the Historical Society were part of that, and we all needed to clear up that rumor. The orphanage was actually down the street. But when they were showing movies here, they would bring the children to watch the shows. And there was one little girl that was supposed to just go to use the bathroom, and she wound up kind of like escaping into that corner room. She fell into the window, and actually the glass cut her
throat,
but she never fell out. She
just bled out right there.
Yeah, the window.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Oh wow.
But that's the only two that we can confirm historically with accuracy.
Okay.
But
but that's kind of like funny how you say that, right? Not funny, but in a way, how things get passed down and things get skewed. You know,
Yeah.
but
there's
but it was very.
true
But you did find
documentation.
out something that was similar. That that kind of tied it all together. That's a sad story, but it's kind of neat that you found the history and you were able to dig in,
like get down
because
to
a lot
the
of these
bottom
old
of
places
it.
don't keep records and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
no,
Especially
no,
if
yeah,
negative things that happen.
especially-
Yeah, they
especially
really
negative
want to
things
push it under the rug.
Or when a whole
But we know
town
those
burns
two
down.
spirits are here, and we know they're here with us, so that we get to talk to them often.
And there's
Yeah.
a few by the stage in the dressing room that I love. There's Judith
Playful.
Rayburn. I love her.
And you know what? The energy hits you like it's like one of those places where you feel it when you walk in, because to let people know, like to get a picture in their mind, like when you go to into the opera house, there's these steep old wooden stairs that you have to go up first, and then once you go up it, like that energy hits you. And then one thing that's odd about those stairs is like every time I walk down it, I don't know if it's like residual of loose boards, but it feels like
someone following
it sounds
you.
exactly someone's right behind me, and I try to replicate it, and I don't know, it's really weird. Franny, so what was the vibe that you felt there?
It's like the same feeling too. I think definitely going up the stairs, I definitely felt like halfway through that heaviness, that pressure feeling. So it's definitely, it hits you like right in the face once you walk in. But it's just such a magnificent, facility itself. It's just the history and everything that's involved. It's really cool.
Yeah, and right behind their shoulders in the stage, your REM pod was going off like crazy.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So a question for Phelan Paranormal. Since they're talking about the stairs, and you guys have probably investigated it more than anybody. What have you guys picked up any activity, or can you relate to anything right there on the stairs area?
No, you felt like somebody was following you down the stairs.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty
I
cool.
get that same feeling.
Well, yeah, front stairs or even back. I mean, it's I don't know. There's hardly an area I feel like you can go in that place and not catch or feel something if you're.
Yeah.
It really doesn't seem to matter. And like I was kind of mentioning before, one of the greatest part about it when you go there as an investigator is it's never the same. I'm not even. The energy is always different. The reactions are always different. It can and sometimes even be different rooms. But I mean, we've probably investigated it at least a dozen times, and nothing's ever the same.
But it's also never bunk either. Like you
no,
always
absolutely,
walk up
yeah, no, it will never disappoint.
Nope, that's absolutely 100% true.
Yeah.
And like you were saying about the daytime stuff, I've come in. Danny was watching last time. I was there for a couple hours during the day. I wanted to try out some things, and I was getting interactions with the little girl. I had brought in a bubble machine and some crayons and coloring books and whatnot. And I was getting a pretty good reaction from it. And so, yeah,
and for
it's
people,
all the time.
and for people that don't know, like on that second floor where the theater is, on the first floor, which you only have access through the sidewalk on the street, are all little shops, and those shops have activity as well. I remember we were talking to a girl that I think she's opening up a goth store.
Yeah.
And she says like she's in there now, and crazy things are always happening in there as well.
Yeah.
Getting cut and hearing things.
There was it last week or was it the week before? The guy with the piano.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. We actually had one of the biggest experiences or things ever yet. You tell the story. This one's crazy.
Okay, so compared to you guys, I graciously label ourselves amateurs, but we do know that this building has things to offer. So we do.
It won't be for long. You're living in a haunted place. You'll be experts before you know it.
We do
Oh,
open
yeah.
it up for the public to do their own paranormal things, and we have some equipment, but folks are encouraged to bring their own always. There was this family that came, and the dad was just like not that into it. He went for his son and for his wife.
Mhm.
We have 2 pianos that are stored in one of the empty spaces that you were speaking of, and the man happened to be a piano player. So that's where he ended up going. It was at first everyone's like, "Do you hear the piano?" And we're like, "Okay, it's the guy." All right.
Mhm.
And we just kind of left him to it. And after a minute, we didn't hear from him at all. So then we inquired, where did he go?
Mhm.
And his wife informed us that he was in the car. He was not coming out. The car was parked a block away. From what he said, the piano began to shake, and
Oh,
then
wow.
it trilled, played by itself. And from there, he
Oh, wow.
left and is not coming
Oh
back.
boy.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get you some security cameras and have them on with audio all the time.
We need to
Night
get
vision
Comcast.
ones.
we need internet first.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're in pre-construction mode to get internet so that we can
Hopefully by October 31st.
have 24-hour stream of this place. Yeah.
And when I was saying that it got hit hard from the hurricane, Danny, there were 3 big windows where you're sitting at right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the windows got blown. The pressure of the storm, because it was coming from the north side of Arcadia, it just couldn't take it anymore. When those windows that are right over here got blown in, there was nowhere for the air to go. So the air found the weakest point it possibly could, which just so happened to be the back wall of the stage. So it blew the wall right out. It wasn't attached to the roof or anything. It was old school 1906 bricks, like Legos stood up, and that crushed our apartment.
It wasn't even we found out it was not load bearing.
No,
it wasn't.
thank God.
Yeah. So yeah, thank God.
Now it's load bearing.
Now it's it's strapped.
But those 3 windows were what, 15 feet high?
Yeah.
Huge windows.
Yeah, they were gigantic.
Yeah. They were huge. Actually, the Historical Society kept parts of them to put in the museum.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Cool, because it was like the hand blown glass where you could see the ripples.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
all it's all leaded glass. So upstairs, all the rooms still have the leaded glass as well.
Very cool.
Very cool.
And then you said that also there's been a few murders out back behind
in the alley. Yeah, we actually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bullet holes in our building from a gunfight in 1947, 1948.
Oh wow!
So we know there was that, and then just being Arcadia, not gonna lie, I found homeless people that I thought were dead bodies in the alley behind the place already, but they woke up, thank God.
All right, and you had that one piano out there. I was waiting for it to start playing when we were out there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we get a lot of readings in the alleyway just because it's.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were out there and we like Fran, didn't we? It was you could feel the energy out there.
Yeah,
and you were getting huge hits on the K2s. It was pretty wild. But anyway, we're at that halfway mark right now. We got to pay some bills, people, and then we're gonna go. And then we're gonna go into the Paracon and let people know about it and try to get as many people as possible. People, it's free. You can't beat free.
Oh, we're gonna be blown up. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. I love all the raffle items. Love them.
Oh, very
cool.
cool.
Yes. Yep. I was making more of the announcements for that today, actually. So
I'm excited.
All right. So
awesome.
We're gonna pay some bills, and actually one of the commercials we're playing can pertain to you guys, and you get a little discount on some little paranormal toys. Cool. And here we go. What is up, my paranormal peeps? You may be wondering why we're holding something like these in our hand, and my buddy's going to tell you all about it.
The reason that we have this paranormal equipment in our hand is because we're giving a big shout out to the Ghost Hunter store, one of our sponsors. They're your one-stop shop for everything paranormal.
That's right, and you may have seen some of these equipment on your favorite paranormal TV shows.
Exactly, especially the Haunted Files on Paraflix.
Mike's got that right.
All right, guys, so check them out, and if you use the code word Ghost Gone Wild,
not Girls Gone Wild,
Ghost Gone Wild, in your checkout, you'll get a discount on your purchase. Thank you, guys.
Peace. What's up, my paranormal people? Eric and Mike here from the War Party Paranormal Radio Show, wanting you to remember the importance of hydration. Remember, we hunt ghosts. We don't want to turn into ghosts. Dehydration can lead to inflammation and even degenerative disease, so hydration is crucial.
Whether you're up all night investigating the paranormal, sky watching, or Bigfoot, Fuel Up Hydration System is designed to support motivation, concentration, and rejuvenation, with the best immune-enhancing delivery system available today.
Experience the benefits of Fuel Up with their Feel the Difference money-back guarantee.
Visit fuelup.gg/warparty for their special offer that includes free shipping. Fuel Up for life. Hey, Eric, how did we do?
It's awesome.
All right. Well, maybe we should stick to hunting ghosts. I don't know if commercials is our thing.
True that. Yeah, it gets hot in there, right? In the summertime.
Absolutely.
So you'll get dehydrated. So yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna play one more. Any of you new people that are watching, we do have a series out on Paraflix called The Haunted Files. We just finished season 1 and we're working on season 2. So until we're finished with season 2, and by the way, we are having a Halloween special, we're going to be showing a little bit of our trailers. So those of you that haven't seen it or known about it, yeah, go sign up with Paraflix. It's everything paranormal. I know shows like, or networks like the Travel Channel and all that stuff, they're like, you know, getting rid of some shows, but if you can't get enough of it, that's the place to go. And I think Mike wanted to say something.
No, I was going to say if it's very inexpensive. It's like $40 a year, but if you use the code The Haunted Files, The Haunted Files 25, you get 25% off your annual subscription. It comes out to like $30 a year. So,
yes, sir.
Come check it out, support us, and see what we got going on.
Yep, and I'm going to play the Selma Mansion because the three of us were in that episode. Ooh. And here we go. People witness all kinds of activities from disembodied voices, footsteps, shadow figures. So what's get out?
The typical. I just heard something like behind me. Yeah, big time.
Can you do that again?
I definitely felt like I was communicating with a child here. Could have been Eleanor, I'm not sure.
Eleanor was 9 when she died.
Okay. Thank you. Please separate.
The stair, no.
What?
That's gonna be fun. It's just super, super creepy, man. Underneath those stairs where it's pointing. Who's down here? Is there anybody with me down here?
I don't know. I don't feel welcomed here. And I'm just getting like chills all over my arm right now. I already feel really weird. It's like the weirdest place I've ever been to. I mean, it's sort of like unnerving right now, right? When all the lights are on. Yeah, so check it out. And we got one more. Franny has a little announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep. So I do my own little project, Supernatural Eye, episode 7, based on the, psychic spiritual capital of the world, Casadega, Florida. So check that out. That'll be coming out here in September. Yeah.
And she's got a little trailer for that, and I'll play that. This one's short, and then we're back to business. Here we go.
And I'm in it too.
Yep. That was 2 guys. Yep.
Yep. I'm the editor, by the way.
But you'll be in it too.
Here we go. Another little amazing town in Florida, right, guys?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been to Casadega a couple of times. I love it there.
Yeah, it's a very cool place. So we're going to go back to business, and we're going to talk about this. Bam.
Awesome.
Be there, be square. There's gonna be great people there. We're not the only ones. We're personal friends with Outcast Paranormal. They're an awesome group. And there's some other great people here as well that we're looking forward to meeting. So it's good. October 14th at the Herd Opera House. Free admission, people.
It's a great lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's going to be a good time. I'm really looking forward to it. And just to meet everybody, other people that are into the paranormal in Florida, and it's gonna be neat. Really looking forward to it.
We really appreciate you guys, coming in and participating in it as well. Just like you were mentioning before, it's a unique group of people. I guess I'll say paranormal investigators. We're all happy to kind of work with one another and support anything local that we can. So it's great that all these groups are coming in and helping out Herd Opera House. And I don't even want to begin to take hardly any credit for this, because you're the one who put all this together with Danny and everyone.
Tell us about it. How did it all start?
By no means am I going to take the spotlight away from you at all. We're thrilled to be able to do something like this, and then have all you guys, amazing groups, show up and take part of it as well.
Yeah, it's really going to be great. Me and Danny and Christy, we were trying to kind of brainstorm, put together something. We talked about doing like a fundraiser ghost hunt, and then it kind of just evolved into this big thing, and we were just spitballing back and forth and came up with all sorts of ideas and just ran with it, and here we are.
Okay, that's very admirable.
Something big quickly.
No, I'm saying it's very admirable of them. So like, if you guys ever need any help from us, we'll be more than happy.
Even just you guys coming around and keep coming and supporting us, and just showing up to these Paracons is going to be awesome. Like, this is our first annual on purpose, because we expect to have 100.
Yeah, and you're like in a central location, and there's a lot of investigators that are looking to investigate new places, and you're there.
And that's one thing that Eric and I have talked about previously, is that there's a lot of stuff going on as far as conventions and Paracons up in the Northeast, but there's really not much down here, where there is a lot of people that are interested in it, but just there isn't many Paracons down here. And and I hope that changes soon. I think that having this, and Eric and I were talking about dabbling and doing something down in maybe in Miami eventually. So I think this is going to be a really neat thing to help kickstart some other Paracons and different things in Florida, and get more people in the community together. So yeah, I'm really excited about what you guys are doing, and I think it's fantastic. And to get people, aware of the facility, and then in the place to come out at a later date and do some investigating and different things like that.
Sure.
People that might not be familiar with the area, this is a good way to get them familiar with the place as well.
And there's an old haunted hotel just down the street where you can stay at, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, there
And we're
is.
working on trying to get the haunted morgue to open up too.
Yes.
That whole town's haunted. You said there's a hanging tree there as well, right?
Yeah, dude. That's
Yes,
what
there
we
is.
do our little. We walk all the way down the streets, and the whole place is so much fun. It's cool. There's something about it we don't know, but it's awesome.
And the one thing about it, it's like a small, sleepy Florida town. It may have like one traffic light. I don't know, maybe a couple.
We have 8,000 people here.
Yeah, like after 6 o'clock, there's nobody on the street, and like the
No,
downtown
the
part's
kids can
very
skateboard in the main street.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's a nice change too from what we're dealing with over here. We're in South Florida area,
where
so
it's hectic.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. It'll be nice to get over there for a couple days and just relax a little bit. Different speed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right on.
Well, I'm working on. I'm going to try to put together a Paracon coming up in the future in Miami. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
Try to entice these Northerners when it's like when there's blizzard and snowing up there. Like we're here drinking mojitos under the palm tree and counting ghosts. Come on down,
right?
Yeah. And if I can't say, definitely support the merchandise too when you attend these events. Whatever definitely support, because one thing I have to say, I got this little piece of cool wooden block.
There you go.
Yes, and this is like probably awesome. I mean, definitely can tell some history about what this little piece of block is, but it's from the stage, I believe, when Hurricane Ian. Then they're selling these. It's really cool. It's just a piece of the stage itself. So definitely support.
Yeah, I want one of those. That's cool.
Yeah.
I told her.
All those proceeds go for an elevator.
Yeah, it's for elevator, right? I was just gonna say.
Yeah, exactly. Right on.
Fundraiser.
Yes, so definitely support for sure when you go to these events. Anything that like get your merch. In other words, this is
She's going to bring home. She's going to bring home an attachment.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think this has an attachment. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm looking forward to it.
And holy water on it.
It's been through hurricane, history. It's great.
Eric, where's mine? You didn't get me a parting gift from.
Well, you're gonna have to go there yourself and get it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And again, it's like what, $10? So it's not not expensive. So go ahead and support.
That's awesome. What a cool idea, guys.
Yes. Very cool.
Yeah, we didn't throw it out.
Now, are you guys gonna have You guys are gonna have vendors there as well, right?
Yeah, actually, one of the cool things I don't know if you guys know about, I know I was talking to Tiffany earlier, is Arcadia does like a downtown flea market every second Saturday and every fourth Saturday. So during Paracon, we're going to be a second Saturday. So it's not only just going to be Paracon, there's going to be an open flea market. Plus there's going to be a whole bunch of food trucks downtown.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very cool.
So it's going to, and then after Paracon that same night, we actually have a concert going on. It starts
Buddy
at 8 o'clock.
Holly,
Buddy Holly,
Lee Lewis.
Oh wow! So yeah, it'll be a good weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a great time to come visit Arcadia. It's definitely
fun weekend.
Yeah. And then on Sunday night too, we are hosting an investigation at the Opera House.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just make a whole weekend out of it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
I'm
have to take off work on Monday. I can stay Sunday.
Get the Monday blues,
Right.
Hey, Joe, he's one of our investigators on our team, and he says that Peace River, just down the street, does that place have any? You heard any type of activity, like any paranormal activity out there?
The campground? I don't know, but I'm actually friends with the family that owns it. I could ask them.
Well, are they the ones that have the property with the old burnt down amphitheater?
Yeah.
Did you guys know about the burnt down amphitheater?
Love it.
No.
Okay. Whoa. What was it called? Starts with a T.
It was the Native American thing. But if you guys look up the history here at Peace River,
There was another amphitheater. It was an outdoor amphitheater.
made of wood.
And it's located at the Peace River Campground.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
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 Oh, I was thinking about the park down in Paranormal.
That'd be something you could walk out to. That's fun.
Yeah.
Plus, our graveyards are pretty cool too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You got the
That
one
sounds
you
like
use GPS just to be able to find.
Arcadia sounds like the ghost hunting Disney World of the.
Yeah.
If we
Right.
get the rest of the town on board to let you all come out and start investigating some of these other buildings, it truly
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep, I'm there, 100%.
I got an
That
idea.
arcade one
We
looks
can,
cool.
yeah, we could have like paranormal teams like in different locations going live and have people
On the
switching back
same
and
night,
forth.
yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that would be
And
awesome.
don't forget the Haunted Files and War Party is going to be donating something for the raffle as well.
We are
So-
Yeah.
seeing that. That's so cool. Thank you guys.
Delco goggles.
Yep,
That's
I was
so
actually
cool.
I was making a little post in Canva about it today. I was putting it together, so that'll be going on the event page in the next couple of days. So
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
we're
guys.
gonna have Tiffany on stage doing the Delco. She's gonna be the
Yeah.
sacrificial lamb.
oh, okay, all right, let's do it.
Well, yeah, it's
Well,
pretty wild.
That worked out perfect. I got out of that one.
You did.
Uh,
You totally dodged that
Well,
bullet.
maybe we can do
Just like
dueling Delcos. Husband
Yeah.
and
You
wife.
could
There you go.
definitely.
That would be
I
amazing.
love doing double spirit box
And
sessions.
then when you guys are done, Danny and Chrissy can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make it like a competition. See who gets the more credible responses.
Yeah.
yeah.
Who communicates better.
They put me inside a human pendulum last time.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Like it was like hanging from the theater.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
pretty cool.
No, I was inside the center of the circle.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was
You know those like
Yeah,
chair
definitely.
hammocks? You know those chair
Mhm.
hammocks? Get one of those with a long rope and tie it up to the top of the roof, and then she can
Yeah,
do
right.
a
Be your
real
own
swinging.
There you go.
pendulum,
Yeah.
right?
That'd be good for the rock shows too.
You can put tripwires and REM pods all over the place, and we'll have
Yeah.
someone play death metal, and then they stop, and then like continue and stop.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's all about thinking outside.
That's
the
what I
box.
was thinking. Like we could bring modern mimes, have them play for 3 minutes, like rocking it, and then
investigate.
stop for like 15 minutes, and then like
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
there we go.
Play a
That's an
couple
event
songs,
right there,
and
you
then check it
guys.
out.
Yeah.
Right?
It would
Rock
be.
concert
Yeah.
for normal investigation.
It would be.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mix the cultures together and let everybody experience from both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool.
Yep, there's an idea. I'm not gonna let you guys forget about it. I promise.
No, put it on the wall.
Okay. All right, awesome. I'm gonna have to drag Ernesto up there with us. The guy's always on the road. He's always touring, but he tours for like Mike. What was some of the like bands that he tours? I forget the name.
He's played with a lot of, a lot of big names. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, no, he's all over the place.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes to places that are haunted, so that's pretty cool. Like
Yeah.
That's
New Orleans.
Yeah.
So he's like dragging us to go there. But Ryan and Tiffany, like, can you tell people a little bit more about your team? Is it just a couple team? Do you guys have other team members?
Well, we do. We have a Mark. Our friend Mark. He is part of the team, and he comes out with us to most of our investigations. And we have a couple other friends that do join us on most investigations, and they actually are from another podcast as well, and they'll be at the Paracon too. But sometimes it's just us.
Yeah.
But
And you guys are out by Fort Myers?
we are in Inglewood, so we're about 45 minutes from the Opera House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
okay.
if you split Fort Myers and Sarasota in half, we're
Right in
there
the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you said Inglewood, like Snoop Dogg flashed in my head. Like,
Oh,
California. I don't know why.
Not
Totally
different-
disappointed.
that's a different
It
one.
doesn't look anything like that kind of neighborhood.
Actually,
Yeah,
maybe we should have people on stage that don't know how to play music and see if like we like anyone upset.
If somebody comes up.
Yeah.
Put me on
For
stage.
sure.
I'll be that perfect
Another
person.
great idea.
I'll like play the tuba or something like real bad.
There you go.
Oh, actually, Chrissy and Danny, you were telling me when I first met you guys about some guy that had an experience playing the guitar on stage.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah, that's what I was just
Allman
mentioning.
Brothers.
That. Yes,
Yep.
some of the band members from the Allman Brothers came out and played at the end of April. And
That's very
RJ,
cool.
he was saying that he was playing and something came over him. He wasn't playing his guitar anymore, and he came out with licks that he had never played with before, and he had a truly spiritual experience.
Wow.
So
That's wow.
yeah,
Very cool.
so that's why I'm so curious. And like I said, when a large audience erupts in applause, the energy in this place
It's
just
almost like they
skyrockets.
fly around the auditorium or
The
something.
chandelier bulb would flicker every once in a while,
Oh
and like
wow.
I know things are happening, but
During the shows.
we're not in that frame of mind. So if we could investigate during a live performance,
I like idea of having that.
yeah,
If
it'd
we
be-
play some
cool.
Allman Brothers, our investigator Joe Torino and friend will do the hoochie coochie dance, and I believe him.
Me too.
We'll do
I
it.
don't call him El Puma for nothing. He's a big dude, but he can move good. Very smart, agile.
And he gives free hugs.
Yeah, yes, he does. We're gonna have fun at this Paracon.
I'm real
I think
excited.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot of people.
I'm bringing Joe just so he can do the hoochie coochie at the Paracon.
Okay. Absolutely. Do it.
Oh. All right, so we're getting at the that time of the show where we have listeners that listen to us on the KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network that are moving on to the next show. Just want to let them know if they want to continue listening or watching to our show, you can hop on the War Party Paranormal YouTube channel and you can watch us there. And then those of you that are on Facebook, our YouTube, not on the KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network, check them out. They got amazing shows. They talk about cryptids, Bigfoot, UFOs, mysticism, paranormal, you name it. So I completed my compliance for the night. Did I do that okay, Mike?
That's right.
All right, cool. All right. So we are getting towards the end of that night, and I want to start off with Phelan Paranormal, Tiffany and Ryan. Can you tell people about, like, this is the time you just plug yourself. If people that are listening, if they want to know something about you, if you're having other events, whatever, where they can find you, things like that.
Okay. Yep. Well, we are on Facebook and we're on YouTube, and I tried to keep it really simple, and everything is our name, at the Facebook and the YouTube, and then also our email. It's, you spell it out at gmail.com. That's the best way to reach us. If you go on our YouTube, you can see tons of evidence from the Opera House.
Nice.
I have a playlist that's literally labeled Opera House. So.
Okay.
If you want a pregame, that's an easy way to do it.
And
Yep.
where do people go buy tickets for the Paracon? They go to your Facebook page, right? You have that event page.
Well, the Paracon itself is free, so you can just come to that anytime. We're there 10 to 4. It'll be open the whole time. And then if you want to do the investigation the next night, yes, you would come to our Facebook page and just shoot me a message on there. And then I take the tickets through PayPal, so it's pretty easy. And we're pretty active in the community. We actually just had an investigation yesterday up in Dunedin at the St. Andrew's Memorial Chapel. It's kind of split down the middle, I would say, if we're doing like a group one that we open it up to people, or if we're doing one, just the group. So
yeah, we did. Our last event was at the warship.
Yep. Yeah, the Victory Warship. We did that one.
Very cool.
And,
We want to go to that.
Yeah, that was
the beginning of August, and that one was a big group one. We did Maystringer before that, and that one was a group one. And we do investigations up at the Philippi Creek Mansion up in Sarasota. They have a lot of stuff going on there. Not many people know about it. Well, the only ones that have been in there, but that one's a special one too.
And you guys, you're invited to come anytime to South Florida. I already invited you guys.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we have because we host a lot of events over here as well, And we do the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, the Yesteryear Village.
They're all historical
Right.
places and raise money for the
Very
upkeep and to keep them running.
So
That's
anytime
awesome.
you guys
Yeah.
want to come on over, we're
Definitely.
We do. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
There
that
is
goes-
nothing I love more than
Mhm.
the history of places. I
Yeah,
love
it goes hand in
researching
hand.
and
Yep,
finding everything.
yep. That's what makes it so fun.
Yes,
And
it
that goes for you as well, Chrissy and Danny. If you guys ever want to take a break from the Opera House and come down here,
we
you're
can
more than
carpool. We'll
welcome.
come pick you up on the way
Exactly.
out.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, no,
That'd be
Come
nice.
on by.
I'm really intrigued with the warship one. That's one that I want to go to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I
That's so
love me a
cool.
haunted ship.
I've never
Yeah,
been to one.
it was-
That'd be a brand new experience. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. You were having up in the captain's quarters. He had the Paratoon or the Poltertoon, sorry, up in the bed area.
And the captain's bunks.
Yep, and it started going off.
Yep.
And-
Yeah, they told me it was running completely flat, so it was towards the end of the night. I just thought, okay, well, I'll go back there one more time and just see if I see anything. And it took no time at all, and immediately we were getting responses back. And so yeah, it's an interesting place. It's got a pretty crazy history as
Mhm.
well. So, but yeah,
Where's this?
The U.S. American Victory Warship up in Tampa. It's right behind the big aquarium.
Yeah, behind Tampa
Okay.
Aquarium.
Yeah, very cool, very cool.
We'll be
It's always
call-
docked right there. Open for history tours during the day, and then they do rent it out for investigations and I guess other private events as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. We may be messaging you guys soon.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I can. Yep, I have all
We're
their
always looking
information
for
and
cool
get it
locations.
over to you.
And Danny and Chrissy, like, you guys got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Where can people find you on your social media or your website, or if they want to, even if they want to donate to the cause and things like that? So how can people get a hold of you guys?
Well, first off, we're located at 106 West Oak Street in Arcadia, Florida. Our zip code is 34266. You can email stuff, not email, mail stuff right to the Opera House if you'd like. Even just a letter, whatever you'd like. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Snapchat, we're on
TikTok.
Twitter, we're on TikTok, we're all of those.
Uh-oh.
Here they come. Oh,
Hey,
they're-
Eric, can you mute them real quick and then unmute them?
Speaking of technical difficulties,
Yeah.
they're back.
Now
Oh.
go ahead and unmute them.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh boy,
It's the ghost,
I was
it
gonna
might
say,
be. It
yeah,
could be the ghost.
right?
very
They're doing
well could be.
something.
That's strange.
I can call Danny from the phone. You can just hold it up.
Mm. I'm serious. It's a ghost.
It is.
You know
At
what?
that place, it's completely possible.
It is
I can
100%.
put nothing past it. We have had so many crazy experiences there.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
can you, if
You
you,
wanna-
guys can hear me, if you back out real quick into the lobby and then come back in, it should fix that.
Oh, no, it's frozen. If he can't hear you, I can call him or text him real quick.
Okay. Well, just
Okay.
for people that are here local, some that are either like right on the border, like in Georgia, they have like events going on. Like I went to their last one a couple of weeks ago, and they're gonna have another one, I think next week, right? I believe it's like in the next week,
Yep.
but you can find them on Heard Opera House on
Pretty much every
Facebook and
social media.
Instagram. Yeah, so they're all
absolutely.
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you want to check them out, it's quite a treat. You got to go. You got to check it
and
out.
they do plays as well. They've done like Phantom of the Opera and stuff like that too. Usually
very
more
cool.
in the fall when it cools down, because they are working on raising money for AC in all of the rooms. So
Yeah. And don't forget, Herd Opera House, Paracon, October 14th. And come check everybody out. And Mike, you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, if I don't choke. Excuse me. So yeah, if you guys want to follow any of my personal content, it's the easiest way to find me is FLA paranormalresearcher.com. And I have a blog there. I have upcoming news for the Paraflix series, the Haunted Files, War Party stuff, and then it links out to all my social media. So I'm probably most active on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, and then also make sure you check out warpartyparanormal.com so you can see all our upcoming events. And if anybody out there is having or listening to this and are having problems with their home and their local, we specialize in doing residential cases. And I'll let Eric tell you a little more.
Yeah, that's what we do. I mean, our main purpose isn't radio shows and doing the Haunted Files, because Mike and I were just nuts. We love the paranormal and we're always filming. But War Party Paranormal, what's number one with them is helping people. We're non-for-profit. If you're in South Florida or anywhere and you need help, you can always reach out to us. You just go to our webpage. You can even message me directly and I'll be more than happy to help you. So yeah, morepartyparanormal.com. And me personally, you can find me at Ghost Hunter of South Florida on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And we actually, this weekend, we got 2 events. We're very busy. Friday, we're going to be
3 events.
Oh, actually 3 events. Yeah. So Friday, we're going to be at Old Davies Schoolhouse, which is super haunted. And they have 2 historical buildings in the back that have activity that were built like around the time of the Opera House. And they were moved to the museum at the school and they restored them. The following night, we're going to be at Yesteryear Village in West Palm Beach. And that's like a paranormal Disney World right there, because you have an old village with all these different historical buildings that were moved in this one location and they restored them. So they made a village out of it called Yesteryear Village. And the most infamous building there is the Riddle House. It was on season 1 of the Ghost Hunters. And actually,
Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures. I'm sorry. Sorry, Zach. I don't want to get in trouble with Zach. But actually,
don't want that.
No. Actually, we were the first paranormal team that now have access to the attic ever since Ghost Adventures was in there. And that was season 1. It's quite a while ago. So
2008.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Congrats.
Stephanie and Ryan, when you come to our private, you'll be going to the attic.
Yeah.
Hopefully you won't get anything thrown at you, but yeah, it's haunted. I don't know. Nothing's been thrown at us, but we've gotten some wild stuff there. So yeah. And that's not even the most haunted building there. So yeah, come on Saturday. If you're local, check us out. And we're having more throughout the year. We're going to be very busy during the fall period with Halloween. And then during the whole weekend, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to get to. Yeah, that's where I was going. No, go ahead.
We're doing Paracon, and it's actually, I believe, at Yesteryear Village. So yeah, if you want to see us during the day, I do the night thing. Mike does the night thing, so we won't be there. It's just a lot.
It's actually a Comic-Con.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's called UltraCon. So if you go to ultracon.com, you can check it out. And maybe you guys, if you want to go in the future, you can get a table there and show off your stuff.
Very cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep. And we lost Franny, so I'll do her a plug-in for her. But Franny, she's Supernatural Eyes. One of our team members is very talented. She has a podcast. Oh, must be psychic. There you are.
Oh my I survived.
we were at that part of the show where we were plugging each other, and I was just starting you, and then you popped on. Perfect
It's so
timing.
weird because I'm like
Perfect
trying the
timing.
whole time trying to reboot my computer. I like lost Wi-Fi. I thought it was like the StreamYard, but it wasn't.
No.
Me.
Okay, so
I don't know what's going on.
So real quick, people don't realize this, but what's been going on all day. I think the ghost of the Opera House has been affecting us because Mike lost his internet. Tiffany and Ryan had issues with logging on to StreamYard.
Yep.
We just lost the Opera House and we couldn't get their audio.
Oh no.
We lost you, Franny, and now you're back on. So
I'm blaming this.
Pretty wild.
I am blaming this. I'll say it right now.
It could be.
Watch me go back offline. I'm blaming that.
You better pour some holy water on that.
I'm going to. I'm telling you, it's really
Like a
bizarre.
mofo.
Right.
All right, Franny. So if you could just tell everybody real quick where people can find you on social media and all that fun stuff.
Perfect. Yes, you could find me on Instagram at Supernatural Eye, Supernatural_Eye, YouTube, just plain and simple Supernatural Eye. Stay tuned for episode 7, Casadega. You'll see this guy over here as my interviewer. This guy over here. Oh, hold on. How do you do this? This
You
way.
got it.
Yeah, this way. Yep. So he will be my editor and also will be on the episode as well. So check that out, Casadega, Florida. And Facebook, I'm not really active, but you can find me there if you like. It's mostly for my team. And that's where I can plug myself in. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all?
Yep, that's it. Plain and
All
simple.
right.
All right, Eric. So you're gonna have to play the rap tonight because I don't have access. I'm on my phone. So, but hey, I want to appreciate you guys for coming on, and it was a really good show. And we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you for
Thanks
having
for
us.
everything, and we'll keep in touch down the road.
Definitely.
Yes.
Paranormal friends for life.
Woo.
All right. Well, everyone have a good night, and thanks for watching. Oh,
All right.
and like and subscribe and tell everyone about us,
Yes.
please.
Definitely.
Peace out, people.
All right.